Hello, Virgo. How the heck are you? Thank you so much for clicking here. I appreciate you. Virgo, I am here to do a reading for the week ahead. What we're going to do this week is we're just going to do 3 hands. It seems that a lot of people like that. It gets a bunch of different energies instead of just going with one story. Now, I'm going to do 3 different hands, and sometimes they're all going to match. Sometimes they'll all be about the same thing, but I'm inviting in other energies when I do it this way. So let's take a look at it, Virgo. If you are someone who is here brand new, welcome. I hope that you'll be in the comments. I know that Virgo is not a chatty Cathy in the comments, but if you could offer a silent thumbs up, it will allow the algorithm it will notify the algorithm that you like this kind of programming. So thank you so much for being here, all the ways that you love me on this channel. If you are the one who has been hitting the thumbs up, I appreciate you. All right, here we go. Let's go with the first hand here, Virgo. If you are the ride or die, thank you so much for all the ways you love me on the channel and being here and helping this channel grow. Yes, this world needs more positivity, friends. Sure does. Let's take a look here. Virgo, what's the first hand? Tell me what's coming up for Virgo in the week ahead, which is May, right? I'm throwing these on April 30th. So whether you find this today, tomorrow, or a year from now, it could resonate with you. It doesn't have to be real time. Tell me about Virgo. Virgo. What's going on here? I feel like you're about to... Yeah, this Page of Wands is looking over at the 3 of Swords. I'm going to say that I feel like in the week ahead that you might have some sort of a heartbreaking conversation with somebody who is your friend, somebody from your community. Like it feels like the people who are closest to you. I want to say that there might be some sort of argument, or you might find out some heart-wrenching or heart-disappointing information about somebody who is... who is your friend. I want to say, Virgo, like the Page of Wands is exciting news. It's always good news, but look, it's heartbreaking. Like I feel like it feels like it's good news. It's almost like it feels like it's like a feeling of it's finally over. Like it feels like this person no longer has to endure something, or maybe you don't have to endure it with them. That's what it feels like here. So we do have the 3 of Swords, and there is some, a messenger. Somebody could be giving you this message, but it is something to do with your soul tribe or your community. It could be a friend or a friend of a friend that you hear about. I don't think it's about you. I think it's something that's going on around you, news that is coming to you here. We've got the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. We've got the 10 of Wands in the reverse, and then we have the Tower. It feels like that there is some sort of news that is coming here. And it's going to cause a tower or a realization. Like I say, I don't think it's happening to you, but I think it's happening to someone in your soul tribe, or a member of your family, or a friend of a friend, or someone who's in your community, whoever that is to you. We have the 10 of Wands, and it feels like somebody here in your community was carrying a bunch of burdens that weren't their own. It's like they refused to put them down. To me, when I see the 10 of Wands in the reverse, it's an unwillingness to let go of the burdens. Look, a lot of people that grow up in chaos or trauma, they end up holding on to burdens for a long time of their life because they don't know what to do without the chaos. It feels like this 10 of Wands in the reverse to me is someone who doesn't want to drop the burdens, who is kind of into this place of martyrdom. It feels like that's about to shut down or resolve itself, I want to say. So I want to say that this is something that probably has something to do with you. I'm going to clarify a little bit. But we do have the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. It feels like that there is something you were going back and forth on that you get the realization about. It's like a truth is coming out. That's what it feels like. It's like, I thought that was going on, but that person wasn't telling me what was going on. What they were doing is they were carrying these burdens that they refused to drop. And so I feel like it's like a realization or an awareness that comes to you. And the Tower is here. So somebody, I feel, is experiencing a tower, which is going to cause them to drop these 10 of Wands. They are somebody who might be in your community. And when I don't mean your neighborhood, I mean your community, your tight community, the people that you know, friends of friends, right? It seems that way. And it feels like that this Tower is coming in to break down some type of an illusion for this person who is carrying these burdens here. Tell me about the 2 of Pentacles being in the reverse, because I feel like somebody here is about to get some stability, financially possibly, but in a heartbreaking way. That's what it feels like here. We do have the 7 of Pentacles, we have the Strength card, and we have the Temperance card. So something here that was, it feels like there was rumblings in the distance. It feels like you knew that this was coming up for this person, but it's like they didn't realize it was coming up for them. We do have Temperance here, we have the Strength card, and we have the 7 of Pentacles. It feels like somebody here spent a long time putting a lot of effort into something here. But it feels like they weren't telling other people what their efforts were. Temperance card is here, which tells me it's the moment of alchemy for someone to stop holding back. And so finally, when this thing becomes over, that's what it feels like. The Seven of Pentacles appears. And you may have felt some type of way about the situation without not having all the details about it. Because the Seven of Pentacles is it really worth it? Was it really worth it to put all of that energy in just to hold back and not tell anybody about it? The Two of Pentacles tells me in the reverse that we finally get some stability instead of going back and forth in the juggle. And maybe that this here is, the Three of Swords here is like the Two of Pentacles is here. Somebody finally made a decision, a heartbreaking decision, and the decision is, I now have to work on me, or I now have to nurture the self, and now I'm holding back from you because it's the moment of alchemy. Like it feels like there is something that's going on with someone outside of you. Why is it going to affect you though? I feel like the news comes to you, but it comes to you as good news. Like you see it as good news. Tell me about the Page of Wands for Virgo. We have the Nine of Cups, we have the Three of Wands, and we have the Ace of Wands. So it feels like that there is something that somebody here has been waiting on. And we've been waiting on happiness, waiting on the excitement of going on a new path. I feel like that's the news that comes to you. That somebody here has left something, left the community, left a relationship. It feels like it took a tower to bring it down, but it feels like somebody had been carrying around these burdens of being in a situation, that was the Ten of Cups. And we've got the Sun and the Ten of Pentacles. So here it is. Somebody's had a breakthrough about the Ten of Cups, that whatever this is, like they may have had a lot of material wealth, this person. They may have had the sun shining on them. Like maybe this person lived in a mansion, had many vehicles, like maybe on the outside looking in, because society will look at it from the outside and say, oh, things must be going great over there because they got a lot of money. But you know what? Sometimes things are crumbling on the inside and we don't see it, right? The Ten of Wands tells me that somebody didn't want to drop the burdens because it involved money and the home and a family and all of that. So I'm just going to go ahead and say, and it might not be for some of you, maybe not even for any of you, but I'm going to say that I feel like the reason you think that this is good news is because it feels like you know this person intimately. Like you know this person who is a very best friend or someone that you have your eye on romantically or something like that. And that might be why this is good news to you, because you've been waiting to hear this good news. The Nine of Cups is here. You've been waiting to hear this good news about somebody who's decided to leave some sort of close-knit community and go out on their own because it became too heavy. And I feel like a lot of people are surprised, but I don't think you are. I think that you knew the tower was about to fall because you're my psychic friend, right, Virgo? I think that you knew the tower was about to fall here. We do have the Ace of Cups and the Five of Swords. There it is. So we have fundamental differences. What you didn't see behind closed doors is that there were conflicts and different disagreements and battles and ego going on here. That there were feelings that were under the surface, and because we were racing for victory, everybody thought that everything was fine, but actually in reality the tower was falling. So I don't know if you have anything to do with this person, but I do feel that that maybe you might help them, give them reciprocity and help them work on themselves so they can get themselves back to where they were. The King of Pentacles here. Back to stability, back to being grounded, back to having their money where it is. So this is either a friend or somebody that you have a love interest in. And I feel like whether it's a friend or a love interest, that it's happy news or exciting news that comes to you, that after waiting a really long time, that the tower finally fell on the Ten of Wands in the reverse. And although this looked great from the outside looking in, it really wasn't going well at all. And so a lot of people will be surprised that the tower has fallen, but I don't think you will be, Virgo. I think you saw it coming. I think you're psychic enough to know that it was coming. And let's take a look here. We've got Sagittarius energy. We've got Leo, more Leo energy. We've got Virgo energy. We've got Scorpio energy. And Cancer energy. Let's look at the second hand. Let's find out what else is coming up for Virgo. Tell me about Virgo, please, for the week ahead. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Virgo, please. Tell me about Virgo. All right. Virgo, we have the World card in the upright. We have the Two of Swords. We have the Two of Cups. There are some decisions coming up in the week ahead for some of you. We have the King of Wands shows up in the reverse, the Judgment card, and the Five of Pentacles. Something is going down, my friend. That's what it looks like. I want to say that there is something here that you really didn't see for what it was. It feels like you were ignoring it or looking away from it or maybe blocking it, putting it on the back burner. And I want to say that it is... there's also a decision coming up in love. So it feels like the decision here is to get some balance and get out of the Two of Swords, but it is your own decision. The Five of Pentacles and the King of Wands in the reverse. Interesting. The World card is here. It feels like there is something that is coming full circle, or we are having some sort of a milestone or an achievement, but a door is being closed to the past. And so we do have somebody who was open to the past who is no longer open to the past. It feels like I used to be open to the past. I no longer am. I have blocked whoever is from the past. That's what it feels like here. But the King of Wands in the reverse tells me that there is no energy being put in here. And that's why the door is closing. It's like somebody was lazy, didn't put their effort in. Somebody was not making right decisions. They were taking risky leaps of faith here. And I feel like you're done with it, is what I want to say. That you don't want to watch this person crash and burn anymore, so you decided that the Five of Pentacles is the best thing to go with. There is a decision in love that's coming here. Somebody that you may have had blocked. I'm just going to say that this decision, the Judgment card, might tell me that, we're still in a week of retrograded energy, and it's still we're in the outro energy of Mercury retrograde, right, which went direct on the 25th of April, but is still throwing this energy at us at this time, right? It's still about another week away until we get out of that energy. So I want to say that there is somebody here that you had blocked in love, or maybe they had blocked you. I feel like there is another chance being given here if you want to resurrect this. I feel like this is somebody that you haven't spoken to or haven't talked to. It could have to do with the World card and the King of Wands. It could be an Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo. It could be a Virgo or a Pisces, possibly. But I really do feel like that's your energy. I feel like the Judgment card is your energy. Tell me about this decision here, about the Two of Cups. Tell me about the decision for Virgo for the Two of Cups, please. We do have the Strength card. We have the Seven of Cups and the Wheel. Interesting. So, looking at the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles. I feel like that there is some sort of an opportunity coming to you here. An opportunity for you to give somebody reciprocity that you haven't seen for a while. We do have you making some sort of a big decision about the Two of Cups, also about the Two of Swords. So I feel like you're about to unblock somebody, or someone's about to unblock you. Or you are about to take off your blindfold to see things for what they really are. So you're about to make some sort of a big decision here. And the Strength card tells me that you've been holding back from making this decision because you've been feeling uncomfortable, or you're feeling like there's too many ways that this could go. Like you have a lot of options possibly in love, and you're like trying to narrow it down to two cups is what it feels like here. But you don't want to be in the Five of Cups, right? Because 7 minus 2 is 5. You don't want to be in the Five of Cups where you're feeling regretful that you didn't take the opportunity, but also regretful and sad that maybe if you carry forward that it could turn out not to be the way that you want. But I'm going to say with the Wheel of Fortune here that something is changing here. I think your perspective on what an illusionary love relationship is about is changing. I think your perspective on strength, that strength isn't only holding back, but it's also having the courage to move forward. And so I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune here, it is fortunate change, but nonetheless it is change. And, I know that you're a mutable sign and that you are a little bit more flexible than maybe Capricorn or Taurus, but I feel still it's going to piss you off because these are changes nonetheless. I feel like things are about to move forward in a positive way, but you're going to have to make a decision as to whether you're holding back or moving forward. The decision is yours for sure. Tell me about this King of Wands in the reverse, please. I feel like what you're closing the door on here are people who are going to be lazy. Lazy in relationships, lazy at work, lazy in their lives, people who aren't going to put effort in, people who aren't going to pursue. I feel like you don't really have a whole lot of respect for the King of Wands in the reverse. And because this is energy of of egoic, right? It's like they feel like they're entitled, that everybody should come to them because they're very good looking. Because all they do is put effort into the outside. They might be the gym rat or the person who gets their hair done and their nails done. And, but this is a person who's kind of lazy. They're kind of a gold digger waiting for other people to come by with money. This person doesn't have any money because they're lazy. So we have, the star's in the reverse, and I feel like you started losing hope that this was ever going to change. And so it feels like you decided that you had to make some sort of decision to close the door here. I feel it was this. I feel it was like the High Priestess and the Chariot energy that told you it's time for this to end, that you've got to move on. It feels like your psychic energy, or the energy that you were feeling about the situation being hopeless, I think was right on track. That you were dealing with somebody here in the past who was a gold digger, someone who was lazy, waiting for you to bring the money, waiting for you to do all the work. This person just wanted to hang out, stay home, stay broke until you gave the money. I feel like you could have been dealing with someone who is an Aquarius. You could have been dealing with Pisces, or maybe Cancer. Tell me why tell me what the decision is here about the Five of Pentacles, because I feel like you're leaving this person on the outside looking in, this King of Wands here, and I feel like this is the person that you have blocked. Are you going to unblock them? No, I don't think you are. I feel like with the Lovers in the reverse and the Six of Swords in the reverse, it's like this is where it's going to stay. I'm just going to leave it here. Excuse me. I'm just going to leave it right here because this person, I feel, isn't somebody who's all in, I want to say, and you don't trust them at this point, and it worries you that you don't trust them, and they keep you stuck. This person is going to keep you in a cycle of being stuck, serving them because they're entitled. They're going to keep you serving them, and they do it because they use whatever's on the outside to get whatever they want. They're used to getting things with their body, with their looks, with the way they dress, the way they wear their hair. It feels like they're used to people just giving them money, Virgo, because of that, because of their passion, their abilities and passion. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles. We do have, I feel like you're going to keep your boundaries in place. That's what it looks like here. You're going to continue to heal from this, Virgo. And I feel with the Four of Cups, yes, you're going to be in a place of boredom. It's going to be redundant for a while. But I feel like this is a time and a place for you to make sure that you have your boundaries in place. To make sure that whoever comes at you is going to know that whenever you do A, you're always going to get B with me. I'm not going to put up with this stuff with people trying to, you're the King of Pentacles, right? So you're the person who always has opportunity coming to you. You're the person who always is going to have some sort of an opportunity, and this person is riding your coattails here. And that's, I feel, why you're holding back making a decision. I feel like you are going to make some type of decision here, but I feel like the decision is basically going to be a good decision for you. There's the Moon energy. Yeah, you're tired of it. You're dropping the burdens here, and you're making a decision, I feel, to hold back from making a choice about this person, because I think you're about to head forward all by yourself. There we go. First, you're going to be in the Hanged Man energy, but I feel like the bottom of the deck, we've got the King of Pentacles here. There you are. And so I feel like you're looking at the self. No, I'm not making money for you. I don't really care what you look like. Just because you look good, it doesn't mean you can be entitled. And I think that you are going to be dropping these burdens here, because it took a little while for you to do that. And it's because you couldn't really see the situation for what it was. It looked like something different than it really was. I think you were enamored by the outside of this person and the way that they looked, whether they're feminine or masculine. They're very good looking, but as I said, I feel like they were lazy, and I feel like they wanted you to bring it all because they know that you are the King of Pentacles, right? All right, let's get out of this one. Let's go one more hand. One more hand. Let's find out. We've got Pisces here. We've got Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. We've got Cancer, more Pisces energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. We've got Leo, Pisces, and Cancer. We've got Virgo and Pisces. We've got Gemini, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, and Leo. One last hand for Virgo. There we go. Tell me about Virgo for the week ahead, please. Tell me about Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. So it does look like you're going to have an opportunity in the week ahead for some of you to have some type of reciprocity. It feels like there is something here that you have been struggling or juggling here with, going back and forth with whether or not to give somebody reciprocity. The Page of Swords tells me that you could be the watcher, or you could be the person who's trying to figure it out, right? Because ultimately the Page of Swords is quite young. They are someone who doesn't have all the information, but they are willing to learn. They're open-minded and they're willing to learn about whatever's coming at them. So I feel like with the Two of Pentacles, it tells me that your life has been really busy, but I feel like it could be because you have one or two jobs. And it also feels like you've been struggling in your pentacles as well, possibly that you've been kind of low on money. But I want to say that somebody's been watching you and sort of admiring the way you're carrying everything, that you're still able to give people charity. You're still able to do the reciprocity. And even though you're in this struggle and juggle here, I feel like somebody is watching you carry it with class, carry it, regal. Like you're carrying it in a way that other people admire. Even though you have things going on that are a little bit tough for you, I feel like people are watching you. And it could be in the workplace, could be in the neighborhood, could be online. Take it as it resonates for you. We do have the Six of Cups and the Page of Cups. There is somebody here who is the King of Swords. I see the King of Swords as an official person. They are somebody who is maybe detached or aloof. They don't really have a horse in this race. Like, it feels like somebody who is an authority on something. And this person might be someone that you already know. They could be someone that you do have history with. Maybe you know them from the workplace. They could be a boss. They could be somebody who is your manager, or somebody who is like a CEO or something like that. It feels like this person sees you taking whatever is thrown at you in stride. I want to say this person is someone I feel like you have history with them. It may be nostalgia, but I think it's memories. Like, I feel like you've known this person for a long time, and they could be someone who's in your pentacle world. They could be someone who is a manager or a supervisor, someone who's watching you perform at work, even though they know that you go through, or you are going through, some pretty hard times right now. The Page of Cups is a surprise. And I feel like that's what fits here. I feel like this person who is the authority, and this person could be your father, right? It could be your older brother, but it is somebody who I feel is looking at you with admiration because of the way that you're handling things and keeping it all in balance, even though you're having a tough time. The King of Swords is Aquarius, but also Libra and Gemini in this reading. So this person isn't going to help you. They're not going to pull you out of whatever it is that you're going through, but they are going to observe you, and they're going to be very factual and head over heart about the whole situation. That's why I feel like it's like somebody who's in your workspace, because this person doesn't feel like it's appropriate for them to try and help you out or apologize and say, I'm sorry you're going through that. I feel like this person really sees you as someone who has a lot of opportunity or a lot of things that are coming at them, but you're holding your courage. I feel like you have a lot of confusion or emotion, things that are coming at you all at once. And this person is someone who is standing back. They know that you're open-minded. They see that you're learning from your mistakes, possibly. Tell me why the Page of Cups is here, please. What is this? We have the Eight of Swords, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the Two of Swords. So it does feel like this person sees you as someone who is probably in line for some type of a promotion. And it's going to surprise you. So I want to say, Virgo, if you are a person who has been really struggling, I just looked at the timer, it's 23:33. So I just want to say that if you are a person who has been struggling financially, that there is somebody here who is watching you. I believe it's in the workplace, someone who's trying to make a decision about you, and they're going to surprise you with some sort of an opportunity. So it might be a promotion or a raise or more responsibility. It feels like the Two of Swords tells me that this person knows that you are a person who is very stable, who is always trying to keep their balance, but also someone who is not only seeing things with their eyes, but who is aware of emotional things, aware of your environment, even though you can't really see what's going on completely. But I feel like this person is the one who can see exactly what's going on from the top down. Like, they see that you're struggling, but you're taking it with grace. They see that that you are doing whatever you can, but you're being open-minded. I feel like you're ready to learn. You are the student. This person sees you as like a protege or someone who could grow up to be the King of Swords. This person is very successful because of how smart they are, and they see you as them as a child. They see you as being very smart, very balanced, very giving, and very busy. Someone who is like, maybe you're someone who is like the associate. You're at the bottom of the totem pole here, and you're not making a whole lot of money, but someone sees you as promise. They see you as someone who they are thinking about promoting, I feel. You don't see it because your eyes are covered. You just got your head down. You're just going to keep moving here. Tell me about the King of Swords, please. The King of Swords is with the Queen of Swords. We do have the Six of Swords in the reverse and the Two of Cups. Oh, well, that changes things, doesn't it? Virgo, this person, if they are a person at work, they are very enamored with you. I want to say that this person, even though they see you struggling and they can't help you, they do it because it is the workplace, but they also see you as the Queen of Swords, feminine or masculine. They see you as someone who's truthful and honest, someone who is not aggressive but is always assertive, even when you're stuck. This person with the Two of Cups here, I feel, is like looking at you with, how can I say? They're looking at you with admiration, that you can keep your stability no matter what goes on, but they also are starting to kind of look at you in a way like Three Cups here. They're kind of looking at you in a way of like, this person is really tenacious. Maybe they are my person. Like, it feels like it is in the workplace, though. I gotta say, it does feel like you've caught somebody's eye in the workplace, but they are like a superior. They are someone who is superior to you, someone who pays your checks, like who writes your checks at work, possibly. Tell me about this Two of Pentacles. I feel like you've been struggling for a long time, possibly financially, and this person sees it. Yeah, I feel like somebody is going to talk to you. I feel like somebody is going to talk to you, that this King of Swords is going to open up some conversation here about the Ten of Pentacles. I think you, Virgo, are about to get a raise or a promotion. And it's not because this person like looks at you as not only someone who is working hard in the workplace, but also someone who would be a really good spouse. Like, maybe they don't have an interest in you romantically, but they're like, that's a hardworking man, or that's a hardworking woman. That's a person whose spouse must be really lucky to be with them, whether you have a spouse or not. Maybe they're assuming that you do. But I feel like this person feels like no matter what happens, even when you're stuck, that you're very open-minded. So I feel like somebody here is going to get some sort of a promotion. Yes, wow, to the Emperor. You might go from an associate. You may have started at an entry-level position. The Knight of Swords is here. Somebody's going to talk to you about being a boss, like being a big boss. And it might be the King of Swords here, the person who makes all the decisions that are best for everyone involved in legal matters, in matters of factual information, transparency, and truth. I feel like you're about to get some sort of really big kudos from this person. They see you as an emperor. They see you as the person who keeps everyone afloat, who's very solid and grounded, somebody who keeps their boundaries, somebody who speaks, but they only speak when they have to. They're listening mostly. And that's you, Virgo. You're always listening, right? We do have the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. We have the Five of Swords. Like, even like this person's like, if you have some sort of spouse, they feel like you never bring your private stuff to work. You never bring it to work. If you've had an argument at home, you don't bring it to work. Yeah, somebody's being looked at by someone in their business, the place where they work, or maybe if you have a business, you're being looked at by some sort of person who wants to work with you, maybe a collaboration or something like that. We do have Gemini, we have Aries energy, we do have Sagittarian energy, we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius for sure. And that's it. I'm going to leave it right there, my friends. Thank you so much for coming and watching. I do appreciate you. I'll be back because I'm always back. And you take care. See you guys. Bye-bye.